Hi, my name is Robert Chartier. Thank you for joining me today. I'm the broker and the owner of the Chartier Realty Group, DRE license 0117-3785. Today, I really truly am going to keep this video brief. This short clip is about the numero uno mistake that home sellers make. And I've seen it a bazillion times over the last 30 years, and I know it's still going to continue to happen. All I can say is, if you're watching this video now, pay close attention, and I'm going to tell you how to avoid the big mistake. It's easy to avoid when you know how. Many times homeowners want to price their properties for more than the quote-unquote market will bear. In other words, more than the property is going to appraise for, because that's the value of your property, not a range some agent tells you it's valued at, not some mythical number you want to hear. Each property, the day the appraiser comes out to value that specific particular property, that is the value of your home. Now, that's the premise. It's as simple as that. Now, what many people do, what maybe perhaps you're thinking of doing when they start interviewing agents, many people get kind of in the murky myrrh of the process of interviewing agents, and what I see this with an extraordinarily high level of frequency. People start not really paying attention so much to the quality, the competence, the experience, seasoning. I've got 3 decades in this business. People, what they do is they get myopic and they start looking at, we need this price, we need this price, we need this price. And before you know it, the only thing that the people are really paying attention to is, will the agent tell them what they want to hear? In other words, if the property is worth $400,000, many people get into this little myopic mindset, and then all of a sudden, all the people want to hear, all the home sellers want to hear is, my home's worth more than the last agent told me it's worth, so I'm going to list with this agent. And that is typically the kiss of death. It's the biggest mistake homeowners can possibly make, because you're setting yourself up for a very uncomfortable and potentially disastrous home listing that just is not going to sell. You're not going to get any offers if the property, say for example, is $10,000 to $15,000 over what the market will bear, and it's a $400,000, $500,000 property. Rest assured, the offers will be very slow coming, if any offers come at all for your property. Now, I am a firm believer that everybody should, and all my clients absolutely, get the top dollar what their property is worth in the market. So please understand what I'm telling you. Your property is worth that single one number that the appraiser is going to put on it the day they come to appraise it, and representing the bank/buyer. So that's what the property is worth, not necessarily what you hear agents tell you, not what you want. There's a market reality, and that's the market reality. So if you're interviewing agents and you're getting into that myopic mode that most people start to fall into, that I just want to hear what I want to hear. The 3 monkeys: hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That's what starts happening to people. It's just the psychology of how it works, because everybody wants the maximum price of their home, and as soon as you start entertaining a value that's over that, you're entertaining nothing but trouble, problems, complications, and a significant amount of stress. Nothing stresses a home seller out more than low offers or no offers. And if you overprice, 5, 6, 7%, even in a highly active buyer's market, you're not competitive with the other properties, so you're not going to see offers come in. It's just the way, even in a highly competitive market. It's October 10th, 2012 right now. We have more buyers than there are sellers in the market, so it's not rocket science for me to get a premium price for your home, but you can't overinflate the value to a point where people are just going to buy the home next to you, or the next street over, or next block over, that's appropriately priced in the market. So that buyer that potentially would have come paid full price for your home, maybe paid a little premium for your home, now owns the one that's a couple doors, a couple blocks away, because that home seller priced their property correctly right from the beginning. And this happens all the time. This is ultra frequently in the market that I've seen. I witnessed it. I look at the MLS every single day, and I see this happening. An overpriced property, I know it's not going to move, so and it's very predictable. And then, heck or high water, I will see the properties that are in that proximity, say within an eighth of a mile, quarter of a mile. Boom, boom, boom. They're selling, pending, because they priced correctly. So those buyers that put an offer on another home and get accepted could have been your buyers. And your home, you won't get your equity out of your home until the buyer closes their transaction. So again, it just really makes a simple process, and I believe real estate's a simple process when it's all done correctly and honestly and ethically, and it's done by the book. It's a simple process. So if you're interviewing agents, my point is, if you've been through 1, 2, 3 agents and you keep hearing the same thing about the price and value, there are certain things that are just market realities, and the more honest and to the point the agent's being with you, the more realistic that price will be. But if you're interviewing agents, and trust me, you will always and easily, especially the newer, inexperienced, or the very experienced agents that will take any listing out there. They don't care. They'll take anything and everything just to get another listing for their office. They don't really necessarily care that your property is not going to sell, and you're going to have to make at least 2, 3, sometimes 4 price reductions, and maybe completely, absolutely, for lack of a better term, screwed up your personal plans to move and get into your next home and to move on to your next location. They don't necessarily have a lot of care and consideration for that. They'll just take your listing. Oh, gee, Bob and Mary, yeah, your home is worth $425. I've demonstrated it. I've showed you the data, but you want $475? No problem. Let's do the paperwork. Well, that's not a very honest or ethical agent. That is, as a matter of fact, those are the bad agents that are out there, and there's no shortage of them. They're everywhere. So if you want to be treated honestly, with respect, you want clear, concise data that's going to give you everything you need to make an intelligent, informed decision based upon data that is going to actually sell your home quickly and also facilitate a top dollar sale for your home. Just give me a call, because this is how I present to my clients. I bring the data, I extrapolate it down, I keep it simple. I've got 1 to 3 pages of paperwork I bring with me. I don't come in, locked and loaded with a briefcase and this big, thick presentation to try to overwhelm you with wonderful things. No, the only thing you really need to know is, what is your property worth? What realistically sell for? And approximately how many days on market can you expect your property to be sitting on the MLS before a qualified buyer comes and puts an offer on that you would seriously consider accepting? That's the bottom line. There's nothing more to it. So give me a call, 858-568-6673. You can call the office also at 858-273-1861. My name is Robert Chartier. I'm the broker. I will personally come and I will do the listing presentation with you. I'll give you all the facts, everything that you need to make a 100% conscious, intelligent decision based upon the facts of the market data. If it makes sense to you, I'll get your home sold in a very short period of time. Whatever period I tell you, the home will most likely attract a qualified buyer and go into escrow. 9.9999 out of 10 times, I'll hit those numbers almost right on the money, almost every time, because I'm honest with my clients, and my clients price their property correctly. And also, in conjunction with that, they always get top dollar for their property. So give me a call, 858-568-6673. I'd love to work with you and be able to serve your highest and best interest. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.